1 minute past 6, you're listening to Dave Simmons on the Saturday Soul Show on Radio 1, Countrywide Soul, every Saturday from 5 till 6:30 on 247 and VHF. There are 7,000 radio stations in America, 150 of them do nothing but play soul, many of them night and day. And every week around this time, I call up a different soul station and check out what's happening to bring you some of the music that may, well, never be released in this country, which is a shame, but there we are. I call the spot.
And meanwhile, back in the States.
And we're going to get into it right now.
Pop the top on one more beer. Hold the phone up to your ear. Dial that number one more time. Get that DJ on the line.
Now, when I was in New York last year, I used to talk to Eddie OJ at radio station WLIB, which is the voice of Harlem. It's up in Harlem on Lenox Avenue and 125th Street. But Eddie has left the radio field in New York, so we're back to a station where Jerry Boulding used to work, WWRL in New York City on Long Island. And the music director there is a lady I've spoken to before but never had her on the show. And when we ran KGFJ in Los Angeles some time ago, lots of people wrote to say how nice it was to have a female voice on the show from America. So we have Norma Pinella coming up, who is music director of radio station WWRL in New York. Norma, as far as I know, as far as I remember, WWRL is on the air 24 hours a day. That's correct, isn't it?
Yes, it sure is.
And Norma is the music director, so she picks all the music. What's happening in the top 10 this week?
This week, Dave, at WWRL, we have number 10, Midnight and You by Solomon Burke on ABC. Number 9, Good Things Don't Last Forever. That's Ecstasy, Passion, and Pain on the Roulette label. We have number 8, What Goes Around, Black Ivory on the Kwanzaa label. Number 7, Machine Gun by the Commodores on Motown. Number 6, Rock the Boat, Hughes Corporation on RCA. And a very nice record that's doing quite well, number 5, Finally Got Myself Together, The Impressions on Curtom.
Finally got myself together. Now I know just who I am. I'm ashamed, man. Finally got myself together. Now I know just who I am. Head up tight and so confused. Fell in love and I felt confused. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I felt like the scarecrow was my destiny. And I'm a changed man. Finally got myself together. And I know, hey, just who I am. I'm a changed man, baby. Got myself together. And now I know, listen to me, baby. A little smoke and a little drink. Kept my head bang so I couldn't think. Love came along late one night, and I finally see the light. I'm a changed man. Finally got myself together. And I know, just who I am. I'm a changed man, baby. Got myself together. Now I know,
favorites there. Not released in this country yet, but when it does, I'm sure it's going to be a smash. Number 5 for Norma Pinella at WWRL in New York City this week. Finally Getting Myself Together, the Fantastic Impressions. Norma, let's have a look at the rest of the chart and we'll play some more music.
Right. Number 4, we have Tell Me Something Good by Rufus on ABC. That's a group out of California. Number 3, How Do You Feel? Millie Jackson on Spring.
Millie Jackson was with us in London some time ago, and she was a guest on the show, so, and she is from New York, isn't she?
She is, yes. She's a local artist.
Yeah, so let's play the number 3 there. Number 3 at WWRL. I'm Dave Simmons in London. WWRL is a big radio station in New York City, and that was Millie Jackson. Norma Pinella's been running down the chart. Let's have a look at the number 2 and maybe play the number 1, Norma.
The number 2 record is one by James Brown, and it's My Sang on the Polydor label. And number 1, and a very, very big record in New York, Rock Your Baby, George McCrae, on the TK label. That's from Florida. And number 1 nationally, I would say, at this point.
And it could even be a number 1 in this country. Let's hear it right now. George McCrae. there you go. The big number one from WWRL in New York City this week. And maybe it'll be number one in this country too. Certainly must make the top 20. I predicted it myself, which is normally guaranteed that it won't get there, but I think this time I've been proved right. George McRae and Rock You Baby. Norma, thank you very much indeed. Maybe we can talk to you next week and look not at the top 10, but current trends in music from New York.
It will be my pleasure, Dave.
You've got it okay. The top 10 this week from radio station WWRL in the Big Apple, New York City. And we'll be back with Norma next week to have a look at some of her hit-bound sounds, some of the things that she thinks will make it given time. And WWRL is very influential, one of the big stations in America that sets the tone of what's happening in soul music, so that should be an interesting phone call next week. Just to recap on what Norma brought us, number 5 was Finally Got Myself Together, a real favorite of mine. It's on the Curtom label by The Impressions. Unfortunately, I don't know whether it's going to be issued in this country, because Curtom is distributed by Buddha in America, and Buddha is between two companies in this country. It used to be Polydor, and I believe it's moving to Pi, so everything's a bit up in the air, and there is no release at the moment on The Impressions, and Finally Got Myself Together. Norma's number 3 was Millie Jackson, How Do You Feel the Morning After? That's on American Spring, maybe issued on Polydor in this country if we're lucky. And finally, of course, the big number 1 that I think might well be a number 1 nationally in America, and I think certainly will make the top 10 in this country, if not the top 5. Rock Your Baby, George McRae, and in this country it's released on the J-Boy label.
Meanwhile, back in the States.
Pop the top on one more beer. Hold the phone up to your ear. Dial that number one more time. Get that DJ on the line.
Right, brothers and sisters, let us travel back about a few thousand miles westwards to the mighty Mississippi and Memphis town, where we have Herb the K on radio station WDIA standing by. Ran down the top 10 for us last week. This week, the field is open, and Herb is going to pick out 3 that he reckons are going to be winners in the weeks to come. What's the first one there, Herb?
It's got to be I've Been Born Again by Johnny Taylor of Memphis Sound.
Hey, Johnny Taylor. Yeah, man. Come on, man, let's go. We late, man.
No, I ain't going tonight.
Oh, man, you didn't go out last week.
Well, see, I'm living for my baby.
Oh, man, what's this stuff about living for your baby?
I've been born again.
Born again?
I'm a brand new man.
Johnny, you crazy.
I've been born again. I've been born again. I'm a brand new man. And I'm brand new. Oh, I've been born again. Saturday night in the city, parties on every block. It's the temptation for a man who loved to party, but my party days had to stop. The fellas, you can keep your street life, changing women like you change your clothes. Every woman I need is wrapped up in one, and I love just a roll and roll. A whole lot of women is an ego trip. I'd rather spend my time with my baby sweet lips. I've been born again. I've been born again. I've been born again. Can't you see it? I've been born again. Oh, I'm not a Casanova. I play lot of women, no, just to prove my manhood. I got me one special woman, so I can be the man that I should. Oh, a whole lot of women is a ego trip. I'd rather spend my time getting baby sweet. I've been born again, see the change in tea. I've been born again, I see the change in me. I've been born again. Oh, you know what I'm talking about? Let me hear you say, yeah. All right. I've been born again. All right. The things that I used to do, honey, I don't do no more. Places I used to go.
Born Again, Johnny Taylor, on, of course, Stax Records from Memphis. I'm Dave Simmons on Radio 1 right now, and in Memphis we have Herb the K on WDIA, the sound of soul in the Deep South, the heavy 1070. What's your next choice, Herb?
It's got to be Don't Knock My Love, Dave, and it's by Marvin Gaye and Diana Ross, the Motortown Sound.
Hey. Won't shake you up. Don't be afraid to let me know. There's other places, woman, that I can go. Oh, if you don't like it, oh, don't knock it. Somebody else might own the pocket. Oh, you don't need it. Oh, don't waste it. Somebody else might own the taste it.
It's a thrill, don't turn me on.
Yeah,
And I will, baby, it's just too strong.
all right.
Don't waste my time with your foolish ways. I've got better things, baby, to do with my days. If you don't like it, don't knock it. Somebody else might wanna rock it. If you don't need it, don't waste it. Somebody else might wanna taste it. Hey, 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 hey.
Oh, no. Yeah, going up, I'm going down.
All around town.
Oh, I'm the one that turned you on. I'm the same one that you belong. Don't knock the love, woman. Don't knock the love. Don't knock the love, woman. Don't knock the love.
Don't knock it. Don't knock the love. Don't knock it. Don't knock the love.
Motortown Town from one of the biggest dynamic duos in the world today. The world of music, that is. Marvin Gaye and Diana Ross. Number 2 this week for Herb the K on WDIA in Memphis, Tennessee. Let's go back to Memphis for number 3.
Number 3, Dave, is by a great guy, Bill Withers, and it's Uprising Around Memphis, Tennessee. It's number 19 this week, and steadily moving. It's called You.
You want to take me to a doctor to talk to me about my mind. Try to give directions to some places that I don't really want to find. Trouble in me is not related to things that I might say or do. I'm really not that complicated. Your good doctor sniffing white powder up your nose. You got the nerve to call me narrow-minded, 'cause I'm not loose and indiscreet. People lying down always get blinded by people standing on their own 2 feet. Life is just a shadow, oh, that I just can't seem to find sometimes, oh Lordy, sometimes. But I guess I'll make it, 'cause I found out that it's really in my mind, really all in my mind. Shouldn't take it too seriously, 'cause it really ain't gonna last too long, really ain't gonna last too long. You really only got 2 choices. You can lay down and be weak, or you can stand up where you at and still be strong. Stand up and still be strong. Hey, tomorrow depends too much on today. Yesterday, all that gentleman is to you is gone. All he is gone. All you find out looking back is the fact that both of us was wrong. Both of us was wrong. Hey, now you're talking right to me, but you really ain't saying a thing. You're pouring muddy water on me, trying to convince me it's rain. Now you're talking to me crazy, but you're trying to make me feel insane. I know it, feel insane. You're like a Sunday family digging animals in the zoo, don't it? But while you're looking at monkeys, monkeys looking dead at you. 2 people getting done trying to figure who's doing who. If you're throwing dirty people, you got to get some dirt on you. I got to take a ton of lies just to get an ounce of truth from you. You're like a man loving Jesus that says he can't stand a Jew. Hey, get down and play the dozen. Talk about your folks from your mama to your cousin. Your head down there, now you know what I'm talking about. Get on down and play the dozen. Talk about your folks from your mama to your cousin.
Brother Bill Withers doing it again. Lovely. Fantastic artist. Hope he comes back to this country soon. You, Bill Withers, number 3, that Herb the K at WDIA in Memphis, Tennessee, reckons is hit-bound right now. Herb, thanks for talking to us again. And I know you have to get back because you're on the air yourself right now. We'll see you again soon.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. Herb the K from radio station WDIA in Memphis, Tennessee. And, of course, if you want to drop Herb a line and say hello and send him a picture postcard of your hometown, I'm sure he'd love that. WDIA is probably, well, certainly one of the best-known radio stations in Memphis, so you don't need a full address. Just write to Herb, H-E-R-B, the K, as in King, WDIA, Memphis, Tennessee, and just say hi, heard him on my show, and whatever you like. Herb the K, WDIA, Memphis, Tennessee. So much for our Meanwhile Back in the States spot. 6:10 is the time on Radio 1, 247 meters in the medium wave band and stereo VHF. Dave Simmons with you through till 6:30. And so much for the soul this afternoon. Now we look at R&B and play some oldies, play a little bit of nostalgia music. Before that, though, let me tell you what is happening with the soul singles in America, give you an idea of what may happen if they get released here. This week using the top 100 from the Record World magazine, which is one of the 3 big trade magazines in America. You only can buy it on subscription here. You only find Billboard on the newsstands if you're lucky. There's Billboard, Cashbox and Record World, and I rotate them. And this week there are 10 soul singles in the top 24. Number 24, up from 29, Keep On Smiling, Wet Willie. Number 22, Tell Me Something Good by Rufus. Number 20, Machine Gun, The Commodores. Number 15, I thought this was going to make it to the top, but it didn't. 14 weeks on the charts, and now it's going down. Finally Got Myself Together, The Impressions. Number 13, up from 20, looks like a winner. 7 weeks on the charts, Feel Like Making Love, Roberta Flack. Number 12, down from 4, a million seller for William DeVaughn, Be Thankful for What You Got. Number 9, moving up still, Blue Magic, Sideshow. Number 7, still hanging in there but not moving anymore. On and On, Gladys Knight and the Pips. Number 4, down from number 1, Once Upon a Time, Rock the Boat, Hughes Corporation. I think it's going to be big here as well as in America. And number 2, down from number 1, Rock Your Baby, George McRae.
Meanwhile, back in the States,
Pop the top on one more beer. Hold the phone up to your ear. Dial that number one more time. Get that DJ on the line.
Right, now we talk to America in this exclusive feature of the Dave Simmons Show here on Radio 1. My guest on the phone today is a top jock in Birmingham, Alabama on radio station WENN, where they play soul 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I give you, ladies and gentlemen, Shelley the Playboy Stewart with his hit-bound selection from the Deep South.
Yes, there's a record that's very hot here in Birmingham right now. It's not on the charts, I find out, but it's one to Treat Me Like I'm Your Man by Johnny Guitar Watson. A fantastic record.
Okay, Shelley, that deserves a play right away.
Why don't you treat me? Why don't you treat me? Why don't you treat me like I'm your man? I saw you riding around with Donnie, yeah. I saw you riding around with Mac, yes you was. You got off in the car with Jody, yeah. 'Cause he bought a brand new Eldorado Cadillac. I saw you down yonder talking to Tommy, yeah. You know Tommy ain't my friend, no. I told you not to talk to Tommy. Ooh, you went back and talked again. Sometimes you treat me like I'm not your man. Yes you do, baby. Sometimes you treat me like I'm not your man. Said you want to see me, yeah. But that was a strange car in your driveway. Some cat dressed like Superfly, yeah. He was in such a hurry, I had to get out his way. You told me he was just your cousin, yeah. Now you know I know that was a lie. What you did just now. Ooh, you heard that and kiss goodbye. Sometimes you treat me like I'm not your man. Yes, you do, baby. Yes, you do, baby. Sometimes you treat me like I'm...
You can tell then down south they still like their soul to have a touch of the blues in it. Johnny Guitar Watson, whom R&B freaks will know from his West Coast blues recordings of some time back, and he backed Larry Williams some time ago. Like I'm Not Your Man. Selection numero uno from Alabama. I'm Dave Simmons in London on Radio 1. On the line, Shelley the Playboy Stewart. Okay, Shelley, play us another one.
There's a record, Fear No Evil, by a group called The Mission. Yes, as a matter of fact, the Fear No Evil, I understand, will be in the charts all across the country next week.
Okay, well, first play in the UK coming up. Fear No Evil from The Mission on American Paramount, selection number 2 from Shelley the Playboy Stewart. The time in London, by the way, coming up to 1 minute to 6. I'm Dave Simmons on Radio 1, 247 and stereo VHF. And let's have another one from Shelley in Alabama, where the time is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. As you heard Shelley say before, earlier on, he's on the air till 3 local time. Now, as I said, may I remind listeners that Shelley's on the air with his own show at the same time as he's talking to us, which involves quite a bit of running around, doesn't it, Shelley? Okay, what are you playing, listeners in Birmingham right now?
The record that's playing all night right now?
Yeah.
Is naturally the Spinners and Love Don't Love Nobody from the album Spinners and Mighty Love.
Okay, we'll give that a spin, too.
come and go. You reach for love, but life won't let you know still be loving her. But then she's gone. You're all alone. I never learned to give myself. I've been a fool. But right now I need someone else. Well. Just like boy blue eyes, I blow my horn if you just lead me home. Baby, I should have known. It takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. It takes a fool to learn that love don't love no one. It takes a fool. Sometimes you gotta suffer, make your bed before you gotta sleep. Yeah, well. It takes a fool. Oh, yes it does. That love don't love no one. Sign of pain is on my face. Well, a heartbeat stopped, but I won't take the blame. No. I gave her all the love I had within. My love was strong. Something went wrong. No. Yes, sir. Love. Yes, it does, girl. That love don't love no one. Stop to think about it. When you're down and out, shout about it, tell the world. Gotta be more careful about myself. Oh, baby, took me a long time to learn. Well, I was a fool. You were a fool. Now we got love. Now we get a husband. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, I love you now. What you say? Can we just talk for a minute?
Isn't that lovely? The Spinners, the Detroit Spinners, and Love Don't Love Nobody from their album Mighty Love on Atlantic. And it just dawned on me why Shelley is playing that right now in Birmingham, because the only way he can talk to me without interfering with his show is to play a long track. And that track is 7 minutes and 12 seconds long. Okay, selection numero tres today from Shelley the Playboy Stewart in Birmingham, Alabama. Shelley, thanks again, and maybe you'd like to sign off for my listeners as you do for your own.
Certainly. Well, normally here in Birmingham, we've noticed to say that life is hard by the yard, but it's a cinch about things. Take it easy and make God best until next time.
Okay. Thanks again, Shelley.
Thank you, Dave. Bye-bye.
Right. Thank you. Bye.
Sure thing, Dave.
Yeah, my man. All right.
Well. Life is hard by the yard, but it's a cinch by the inch. Take it easy. And may God bless you till next time. Same to you, Shelley. Thanks again. Talk to you soon. That was the Meanwhile Back in the States spot, our exclusive feature on the Dave Simmons Show each week, where we bring you music from America that is building up fast on the soul stations where all the action is. And now, of course, I see what is happening to the soul singles in the big wide world of the American pop market itself. This week, using the Record World singles charts, their top 100, I see that soul isn't doing particularly well. There are very few risers this week. And there are 10 soul singles in the top 33, starting at 33 down from 15, On and On from Miss Gladys Knight. Number 32, this is a mover, Nothing from Nothing, old Billy Preston. Number 28, still hanging in but not moving fast, 8 weeks on the charts, Lamont Dozier and Fish Ain't Biting. Number 17, up one place only, Machine Gun, the Commodores. 16, with a bullet, Tell Me Something Good, Rufus, which I played last week, and a lot of people are getting into here, I'm glad to say, after hearing it on my show. Keep On Smiling, Wet Willie, which was the Dave Simmons Super Soul selection of the past 7 days last week. 14 down from 8, Rock the Boat, Hughes Corporation. Number 7 down from 5, Rock You Baby, George McRae. Blue Magic up 1 from 7 to 6, and Sideshow. And then a big leap up from 5432 to number 1, which is a soul single. And I hope it makes it here too, because she's a lovely girl. Roberta Flack, number 1 this week, up from number 4, 9 weeks on the charts, and Feel Like Making Love. You're listening to Radio 1, yet another reminder to Dave Simmons and the Soul Show every Saturday from 5 till 6:30. And that was the Meanwhile Back in the States spot. It's cloudy here in London. It's going to rain soon, I fancy. I said that an hour ago, and it still hasn't started raining, but I...